Good Wednesday morning, South Carolina Weather Watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Tuesday yesterday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for our Wednesday. Looking at the radar right now, nothing's falling in the entire state of South Carolina right now. We can go and check on the MRMS right here as we scroll our way out. You can see that we do have some rain going on in some regions, like up here inside of New York, Pennsylvania, down here in Florida. We have some rain going on down here. Also, inside of Arkansas, as well as central Texas, up here in Minnesota, and in the UP of Michigan as well. We have all of this rain going on. And you can even go a bit closer and you see like Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, places like that. But here's our cloud cover. Cloud cover right now seems to be showing just some pretty heavy cloud cover going through most of the PD region of South Carolina. I'm not gonna lie, it does look like it almost is shaped like the PD region almost, but it's like the almost most of the PD region is covered with clouds. Also over there, just to the north of Augusta, you can see that cloud cover up there, north of Columbia, east of Columbia, northeast of Columbia. You can see all of that going on. And if you go into the cloud cover total percentage as well, as you go forward, you can see the cloud cover starting to push down to the PD region some more. And it starts to get a bit more scattered as we get to like tonight. But after we get through tonight into like late tonight, like almost tomorrow, probably tomorrow, cloud cover again, just more scattered going into our early Thursday morning. So right now, that's just what that looks like. Here's our current temperature: 68 inside Columbia, 70 inside of Charleston, 70 inside Myrtle Beach, 66 inside of Rock Hill, 64 in Greenville, 64 inside Anderson, 66 inside of Greenwood, 66 inside of Augusta, 70 inside of Beaufort and Savannah, as well as 70 inside of Moncks Corner, 68 inside Georgetown, so 66 inside of Sumter, Florence, Bishopville, 68 in Bennettsville, and high temperatures for today are going to be around 84 in Columbia and Sumter and Florence, 84 inside Moncks Corner, 82 in Charleston, 83 inside Hilton Head Island, 81 inside Myrtle Beach and Rock Hill and Anderson, 79 inside Greenville and Spartanburg, 84 inside of Aiken, 85 inside of Barnwell, 83 inside of Hilton Head Island, 86 inside of Orangeburg, as well 85 in Walterboro. Here's our peak sustained winds for today. Peak sustained winds really only getting from around 3 to 5 miles per hour up there inside the upstate of South Carolina. Midlands of South Carolina, around 3 to maybe 5 or 6 ish in the southern Midlands, and then the low country around 6 to 8, 6 to 7, possibly even 8 miles an hour in the coastal region, around 8 to 9 miles per hour, maybe even isolated 10 near like Folly Beach, Kiowa Island, places like that. Peak wind gusts, pretty much just a few, just take your miles per hour and increase it by around 2 to 3 digits. And that's your gust right there, pretty much. And the only one that might be a bit more is Myrtle Beach at around 15 miles per hour, somewhere around there. I mean, I guess you could say 14, but just to round it up, 15. Here's our forecast precipitation for the next 24 or so hours. You could pretty much say there is no rainfall really expected. I mean, you could, because that little tip up there near Rock Hill is not really going to do anything. But we're going to go and look at the models. Also, no thunderstorms and no excessive rainfall is expected, so we're good in terms of that. But as we push this forward again, I mean, honestly, the HRRR has no rain falling until around like 5 o'clock p.m. And it has it not falling inside like the Rock Hill region, but it has it falling inside of like Horry County and Beaufort as well. Also near Augusta, down towards Hartsville, Barnwell, Allendale as well. But those are really the only regions that you're really watching for that shower and downpour potential. But Rock Hill, I mean, you can look up there, you don't really see much. So honestly, do think that everyone needs to be watching out. And honestly, I do want to know for people inside like near like Myrtle Beach and up there near like Hartsville, Augusta, and like Walterboro, Allendale as well. to let me know, like, is it, like, which one is more accurate? Because, we obviously have two that we're seeing here. Obviously, the National Weather Service gives theirs um, right here, and it says Rock Hill's going to receive rain, but the ARRR says that it's going to be, again, just isolated showers going through pretty much most of the state. Let's say like the Midlands and the PD region, and even portions of the lower low country of South Carolina. So honestly, I do want to know. So if anybody's in that area, let me know later tonight if it did rain during the evening time, something like that, or if it happened in the morning time. That means both would be wrong. But continuing on, here is Kirk over here, Hurricane Kirk, 80-mile-per-hour storm. It is a hurricane, obviously with 80-mile-per-hour winds, and it is moving northwest at around 14 miles per hour. It is expected to become a major hurricane tomorrow afternoon at around 2 p.m. And it's going to stay a major hurricane and curve up towards just completely past all types of land. It's not going to impact any type of land at all, but it will be a major hurricane fish storm. And it will become a major hurricane all the way until 2 a.m. Sunday to when we get into next week Monday at 2 o'clock in the morning is when it will downgrade back to a hurricane. So that's what's going on with Kirk. We have two other regions that we're watching. Disturbance 1 over here in the northwestern Caribbean Sea in the Gulf of Mexico. Gradual development of the system and a tropical depression could form over the weekend right now. And right now there's a 0% chance over the next 48 or so hours set and a 40% chance over the next 7 days. Here's Disturbance 2 over here. You can pretty much just say showers and thunderstorms continue to show signs of organization. And then it just says environmental conditions appear conducive for further development of the system, and a tropical depression is expected to form during the next day or so while it moves slowly westward over the eastern tropical Atlantic. Right now, a 90% chance that it's going to form over the next 2 days, 90% chance over the next 7 days. So it is expected to form in the next day or so. So honestly, do not be surprised if tonight we start to get another tropical depression. But I think definitely tomorrow we will see it. So that is that right there. And that seems to be it. I mean, you look at the Eastern Pacific, we have Tropical Depression 11E, which it is actually, I do believe it is forecast to become a tropical storm, but we'll talk more about that later tonight. Nothing going on for the Central Pacific. So, again, all eyes on the Atlantic. So that's going to about wrap this up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 200 and at least 265 subscribers by tonight. But 300 subscribers by November the 5th, which is election day. So make sure that we can get there. November the 5th at 11:59 p.m. is when we are trying to get to 300 subscribers. We can get there. You just need to hit the share button. You need to hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, as that would push us closer. And hitting the like button would also get YouTube to share it out more. But that's it. So everyone have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. And I will be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m., live with another forecast update.